A real estate developer recently spent $4.3 million on a parcel of land. Of course, if they purchased this land in Manhattan, that's no big deal. But what if they were to tell you that this developer purchased $4.3 million of virtual land in the Sandbox Metaverse platform? This is a potential of Metaverse land in 2022. In fact, it's projected that Metaverse land sales will double in 2022 to $1 billion in sales. And yes, there is a boom in Metaverse real estate. So where should you be looking for Metaverse land opportunities? Here's a look at the top 10 list. Axie Infinity. Let's kick off number 1 with the Metaverse land project that kicked off the GameFi phenomenon, Axie Infinity. Now, the value of the land from this Metaverse project is soon approaching that of Manhattan and San Francisco. So let's see what the lands of Axie Infinity are all about. Axie Infinity takes place in the magical world of Nercia and is composed of several different land types with various rarity, geography and utility. The lands come in 4 forms of rarity: common, rare, epic and mystic. And in the land of Nercia, you can select from 7 different land types: Savannah, Forest, Arctic, Mystic, Genesis and Lunar Landing. So what are the prospects of Axie Infinity? Well, very strong in my opinion. So right now we are seeing parcels of land going for 6 and 7 figures, while the platform currently has about 8.3 million users, with 10 million expected to be online by 2022. Number 2, BitCountry. Coming in at number 2 is a rather large Metaverse land project known as BitCountry. Now, BitCountry is a bit different in that users can create their own Metaverse world. So essentially, you can start your own Metaverse community. And this can be a big deal for those with a large social media following. So with BitCountry, you can not only create your own land, but you can potentially become a real estate agent or rent the land that you create to others. In addition to launching your own Metaverse with its own virtual land, BitCountry also allows you to create your own social media ground, create games and assets that can be used by the people in the community. So BitCountry is completely unique and definitely worth watching in my opinion. Number 3, the Sandbox. Now let's take a look at the single biggest competitor to take the number 1 crown from Axie Infinity, and that would be the Sandbox. So unlike Axie Infinity, the Sandbox is not based on any particular theme. Instead, it's purely an open source Metaverse platform. Now, prices on the Sandbox are sky high. The rising prices in Sandbox parcels are due to many corporate brands looking to stake their claim into this fast rising Metaverse project. Now, some brands already in the Sandbox include Adidas, the South China Morning Post, Snoop Dogg's, the Smurfs, Care Bears, The Walking Dead. Now, the Sandbox consists of land NFTs which are on the Ethereum-based ERC-721 asset. Now, these parcels of land can be traded on marketplaces such as OpenSea. Currently, there are over 160,000 parcels of land available on the platform, and multiple land parcels can be joined together to form Sandbox districts. And because of the strong brand presence, the Sandbox should be able to draw a strong audience over the next few years. Number 4, Avagachi. So this Metaverse land project has a pretty strange name. It's called Avagachi, and launched in September of 2021, Avagachi is a collectibles based game where you live and play the Gotchiverse. Built on the Ethereum platform, this game involves you purchasing or creating your own Avagachis, which you can use to explore the Gotchiverse. Now, these Avagachis are interest-bearing NFT assets designed to help you earn while you play. Now, let's talk about the land in the Gotchiverse, and there are a total of 16,000 land parcels known as realms, and you can purchase the land using the Ghost token on the Polygon blockchain. Now, the lands are available in 3 sizes: humble, reasonable and spacious. The size is determined by the number of interest-bearing tokens on the land, and overall Avagachi seems like a pretty ambitious game that, in my opinion, is definitely worth watching. Number 5, Decentraland. Now, Decentraland rounds up the current big 3 of land metaverse projects as of 2022. Now, think of Decentraland as a metaverse version of The Sims or Second Life, and this is a metaverse project that encourages people to live their lives on the metaverse platform. Now, land plays a big part of the Decentraland platform as a place where you can live, work and play, and Decentraland runs on the Ethereum blockchain and offers land parcels as NFTs. Now, the land on Decentraland is is divided into a finite number of transferable lands represented in a 3D format, and you can purchase land in Decentraland using the platform token manner. So currently there are 90,000 land units on the platform, with each land unit measuring 33 feet by 33 feet with an unlimited height. And the highest transaction on Decentraland went for $2.3 million, and the buyer is using the land as a place to host fashion shows. And as you can see, Decentraland is going to be big business. With just 90,000 land parcels available, property transactions should only become more valuable in the future. Number 6. Facebook Meta. Now, sitting right outside of the big three is a familiar name that has a real possibility of being the #1 metaverse land project in the future, and that's Facebook Meta. So Mark Zuckerberg is betting the farm that the metaverse is the future. Right now, Facebook Meta is still in the birthing stage, so we don't have much information on it as the other projects on this list, but from the launch presentation, it does appear that Facebook Meta will look a lot similar to Decentraland, where you will essentially live your digital life on the platform. There are no specifics on how many land plots will be available and how big the parcels will be in size. However, this is a project that you might want to keep on your radar, since Facebook has over 1 billion users, and even if 0.1% of those account users migrate over to Facebook Meta, that would put the user base at 10 million and make it as big as the current #1 metaverse land platform, Axie Infinity. Number 7. Star Atlas. In 7th place is Star Atlas. So as the name implies, this metaverse land project takes place in space. Now, this is an MMO, or massive multiplayer online game, and in the game you fly spaceships across space. However, the real assets in the game is the land where you will travel to between space adventures. Each planet in Star Atlas is divided into parcels of land, and you can acquire the land through auction or secondary markets, where you purchase the land using Atlas tokens. And since Star Atlas is a game, you can use your land to help you generate Atlas tokens, and this can be done by mining on your own land, creating buildings that offer services and other gaming related activities. And Star Atlas is one of the largest MMOs today, and in my opinion, they're worth taking a look. Number 8. Blocktopia. Here's a new project that is worth watching, mainly because of the pedigree of its developers. So Blocktopia is the latest project from the team of Animoca. The thinking that makes Blocktopia unique is that it employs real-time 3D engines to make the lands on Blocktopia some of the most impressive to date. So in the game, you use NFTs to purchase block property, and within the game you can socialize, create streams of income, and develop your land. So be sure to keep an eye out on Blocktopia, since it is one of the most impressive looking metaverse land projects out there right now. Number 9. High Street. Now, here's a metaverse land project that intertwines both the virtual and the tangible world. So High Street is a place that is built mainly for brands to sell their items, which can unlock utility in the real world. And as an example, a brand can purchase land on High Street and sell virtual sneakers that can offer you the right to purchase the real world version of those same sneakers. And since brands will be a big part of Metaverse in the future, it is worth looking at whether High Street will catch on with users. I guess only time will tell. Number 10. Somanium Space. Now, this is an open VR world that looks a lot like the world from the film Ready Player One, and this VR world is designed for you to live, work and play and interact with others. And in this space, you'll be able to purchase land from the available 5,026 parcels of land. And the land is available in 3 different sizes: small, medium and XL. And with these lands, you can build your own virtual home, create a business or host events. The main appeal of Somanium Space is the quality of the graphics and the VR experience. If people really take to VR, then the land in Somnium Space will become quite valuable. So as you can see, there are a lot of great metaverse land opportunities out there. So be sure to carefully explore each metaverse platform before you're deciding to make your metaverse land purchase. And who knows, you could become the next metaverse land mogul. And if you liked this video, I made another video on what is the best metaverse land investment in 2022. You can click on the card on the screen to watch that. Alternatively, I made another video called 5 ways you can easily invest in the metaverse step by step for beginners. Again, you can click on the card on the screen, and whichever video you choose, I'll see you over there.